field, you see an embankment all the way along. You can see it coming round to that house over there. So from that house over there, you can see it coming round.
Oh, yes, there is a house. It's in between the trees.
Just next to that tree. It comes round, and that's all you can see. The rest of it, just below where those cows are, drops down into this field of green, and then comes back up here, just across this path in front of us.
That's what it shows on here,
back over there. That's what it shows you,
yeah. It's right in the middle of the field. But this is Woodhenge, isn't it? Don't know much about it, though.
I imagine there'll be loads of coaches doing a tour today.
Yes. Well, we're beginning the walk from a car park situated at Durrington Walls.
And Woodhenge.
We're not sure of the route, but we've seen two little footpaths. One is leading to the Cuckoo stone, and the other is leading to where we'll need to get to where the avenue is, and that's what we're hoping to do. Go down the avenue to approach Stonehenge. It's more a field than an actual stone. I thought there'd be a stone.
There's Woodhenge.
Where's the stone?
Cuckoo stone is over there.
Right.
Right, look at it.
The Cuckoo stone.
National Trust or still English Heritage, whoever maintains it, keeps paths mown through the fields.
Yes.
Although this possibly might just be worn by people.
I didn't expect the route would be from a field. I just presumed that there'd be a proper footpath or something like that, but there isn't.
No. Well, Durrington Walls, Woodhenge, they're all together.
Yeah.
In chalk country. And what do you find in chalk country?
Flints, is it?
Flints, yeah.
Flints.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep it.
No. If it was a stone tool or something, I'd keep it.
You are choosy.
We're going to follow around here and then get some more open country again and back to the Cursus. But when we get to that point, we can come down there and get to the avenue.
Lark Hill camp, mostly during the First World War.
Oh, right, yeah.
What I've been told. I don't.
And do you live round here? You do?
Durrington.
Right, so you know the area very
No.
well. No, right. He's just guiding us to where the avenue is, so this is an extra bonus.
Right. Well, you look at all the apple trees.
Oh, yes. Not seen that.
Where the soldiers had their apples when they were going off to war.
Yes.
Ate them. What do they do?
Oh, right.
Good grief. Amazing. This is your
Smell?
wild mint, isn't it?
Smell? Have a smell. New growth.
Yeah, oh, it's mint.
Mint,
It's like
wild
mint,
mint,
isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Growing
quite
back there.
nice, actually, doesn't it?
Yeah. Do you remember when we met him? He said, "You go to where the horses are."
Ah, right, yeah. That's what he meant. So apparently we're approaching the avenue.
That's the Cursus goes along, and you can see it going right through all those cattle in the distance.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah. I mean, these are the woods we see at the moment, those line of
Yes.
trees. Then we come out to, there's a right turn, then a left turn, and if there's a gateway there,
We'll
the
go
only
that
thing,
bit,
but
pick up the
if there's no
avenue.
gateway, we won't want it, because all you'll see is an open field and probably not see anything. Yeah, they'll turn left just a bit further on.
Wonderful. I don't know what that number is. SU1370. Right, here we are. This is what I wanted to do. Take the avenue up to Stonehenge. Found it.
The map shows Old King Barrows, plural.
So there's
So
two.
suggesting there's a group of them. That's pretty obviously a mound. I would suggest that may well be one. Maybe where that chap's looking, there might be another there, I don't know.
So this avenue is in between two barrows.
That gate is where we reached the avenue. The avenue would have carried on, but you can see it's across private land. There's no obvious way of it.
Yes.
But we get access to it at this point here.
You see, I was under the misunderstanding that the bit we've been doing is the avenue.
No, this was the way
but now
to
you're
the
saying
avenue.
it isn't, and nobody would be thinking.
Yeah. I said we had to come down here, and if there was no gate, we'd have to go back, which you agreed on. But, this is where we'll cut across, and we head towards Stonehenge. Go in
Right,
that
you can just see it.
direction, then turn left.
Doesn't it look magnificent even from this distance?
Look at the crowds.
Oh
Just the
my
cars,
goodness!
just see all the people
yeah, I
around
can
it.
just see it. We've taken the
And that's why they want to build the
natural way.
tunnel. All the noise of that busy main road not far away from it.
well, the tunnel would be no better, surely.
It would somewhere, probably further south, dip down and come up. Well, but there's a mown path. There's no actual obvious route of the avenue. That's what they think it would have looked like about 2,300,
Okay.
about 4,000 years ago. You'd have
Yes.
seen a broad trackway, but now there's just a mown path through here. But from the book I read, when you get near Stonehenge, you start seeing the remains of those embankments.
Right.
So this is where we're going.
I don't know where this wind has come from. Storm brewing.
If you look up there,
Yes.
between those two trees, there's another notice board and a mound, so I bet those are the new King Barrows.
Right. So is this officially now the avenue?
Avenue.
And I've not got it wrong.
But there's nothing to
But it looks
to
very
see.
narrow, doesn't it?
No, they say nothing remains of it. It's just the
It's
site
a-
of it. Just like there's no sign of it beyond those fields, because it's all disappeared over 4,000 years.
What you-
I don't know.
Still a picture of it, actually.
On this final stretch up to it, become more
Yes.
visible.
So remember, this is in line. This is on the 21st of June. Because we know this is on the 21st of June, I want to show you something in a minute. Is the alignment of how the winter solstice is. So we're standing from the summer solstice perspective, looking at the winter solstice sunset. You see the gap? That's where the sun would set, because they aligned it on this stone. And because we know, if you draw a circle to represent 12 months of the year, carve it up with the access line from 6 months to 6 months. This is that access line. So from that perspective, if you turn around, that's where the sun would rise, because it's from the summer solstice. 6 months later, the sun is setting. But if this stone was on the 20th of June or the 22nd of June, the winter solstice would have been out. You understand? And that's how the alignment works.
If you look at it, where it curves in, that looks like two eyebrows, and there's a ridge running down from them like the walls.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah. In Mesolithic times, that's about 10,000 years ago,
Good.
or 7,000 or 8,000 years ago. Not the 5,000 years that Stonehenge has been here.
It's amazing. It looks brand new to me. All these vans that are en route.
So this is where we walk along now.
So we're going to walk along the Stonehenge Cursus, returning back to Woodhenge, which is where the car is parked. Like Barrows.
Now there's a definite embankment on that side.
Like Barrows, aren't they?
Yeah.
This is the top end of the Cursus.
This is the end of the.
You can just see the two tracks. Very, very faint.
End of the Cursus, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it was for, or what
No, I
it
don't
was.
think they know quite what it was for. It was quite wide. I mean, according to the map, it's not just a narrow, lay between two ditches. It shows as being quite wide. So
Yeah, it's odd, isn't it?
probably the width of all this, or something like that. That's what we've seen. We joined it about here and sort of walked along, possibly at a slight angle. So you can see it's quite a wide one. And ends just at this point here. It didn't show any footpaths. It just showed it as a right to roam area, open land.
Yes.
But in fact there were several paths put in by the National Trust. Just the grass mown away and little guide stones and gates, so it made it easier to do it anyway.
But because we didn't know really, the maps didn't really give clues which way to go.
The maps showed particular places, and they showed where the remains of things underground were, but they didn't show them themselves. But,
no.
The various notice boards we came across,
Yes.
helped put it in perspective where the avenue was and where the Cursus was and so on.
But I'm glad we've done it. I wanted to do it and recapture some filming that I did once before, but with an up-to-date camera.
Yeah. And we've still a bit to do. Right there, yeah. Back down the old disused railway line built in the First World War.
What's that got to do with Stonehenge?
The section we're going to do now is marked on the map as a disused railway line.
Yeah.
And Michael, who we're talking to, said it was built for the barracks in the First World War.